We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea, from the nation of Doma.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we aspired an opportunity to free ourselves, only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Doma...
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that...
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy.
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suit.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seemed...
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from... We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Yugiri of Doma, I'm honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion...
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly... Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He's...
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them...
The law is... Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the display. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by... The wealth of Ul'dah is not without... And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to... Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they...
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to...
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years... What were your words that day? Yes, the law is the law. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten...
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know...
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of how far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my...
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and to accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you...
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority and without the consent of the Syndicate...
I understand, Your Grace. And
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the... Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little The Monitors have grown especially defiant of late. But this is neither the time nor place.